I need to pause it just for a second so I can pick myself back together. Oh, this was so good. Hi, this is Sage of the Stage, and for the first time on this channel, I'm going to listen to Sonu Nigam, a famous Indian singer, actor, composer, widely regarded as one of the best Bollywood singers of all time. We're going to listen to one of his unplugged performances and see what makes him so special. In fact, we're going to listen to a song called Abhi Mujh Mein Kahin. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but what that basically means when translated into English, it means still somewhere inside me. And if I understood correctly by reading the translated version, this is the song about, passing of life, about thinking about life. The song is basically about duality, about finding the will to live or letting go and just, giving up. At least that's what I could figure out from the translated version. But that's why I have you here, so I would really like you to leave comments and really tell me what exactly this song is about and what makes it so special for you, why you enjoy it, and why you want me to analyze this performance in particular. The reason I'm saying the song is about this kind of duality is because of these two verses. The beginning of the song that basically means this: still, somewhere inside me, there is little life remaining. So it's kind of like he's, at the end of his life, or he's just struggling with everything, and I can just feel the hurt in the lyrics. And the other thing that I think is even more important is this part. Should I die or should I live a little? Should I kiss joy or should I cry a little? Should I die or live for a while? This part especially kind of talks about this duality. I really feel the singer is struggling between, finding the meaning in life. And I think that's what the song's about. But again, I believe you know better than me when it comes to what the song's about, so I'd really like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Before we go into the video, I'm a singing coach and I teach singing every day through Skype, Zoom, what's video call, or whatever works for you. If that's something you're interested in, check out my website, singeverything.com, consider booking a lesson, and if you book more lessons up front, there are some discounts. So check out my FAQ section of the page for more information about that. Also, if you want to book a custom reaction, if there is a singer or a song that you would really like me to analyze on the channel, go and check out my Wizio page for that. Also, if you would like me to give you feedback on your singing, send me a clip of your singing. That could be an audio clip, that could be a video. Also send me over at Vizio and I will give you some professional pointers, some advice. And if you book right now and if you use the code H10 at the checkout, you will get 10% off of your purchase. So better hurry up because that's a limited time offer. Okay, without further ado, let's just check this video out. Okay, so this is an acoustic performance, or should I say unplugged version of this song. And I just love that sound of the xylophone. It kind of has this, let's say, lullaby feel. Nice. I like the piano start. Whew. What? Man, this is so crazy good. Woo. Getting the goosebumps already. And the song basically didn't even start. Wow, I like those deep notes. Whoa, that was a weird kind of melody there. Not something you hear every day. Not an easy thing to sing. Sometimes people, when they're listening to songs, they just think that singing is hard when you're just belting notes, when you're just singing something very high. But often, I would say that that's maybe sometimes easier than singing these really complex melodies, especially when you're adding so much trills in them. You can hear his singing. It's filled with trills. It's filled with these small ornaments that just give it this specific vibe. I really like how it sounds so far. You hear those runs there? So tasteful. And I feel like he's praying.
ये गाना मैं इसलिए गा रहा हूँ क्योंकि इस गाने के लिरिक्स राइटर मेरे बहुत ही प्रिय मित्र और बहुत ही गुणी सोचने वाले अब से कुछ 1 महीने पहले दुनिया को छोड़ के चले गए at the age of 42 अजय झिंगरन. I'll always miss his eyes, his spirit. So this is my tribute to Ajay Jingran.
Okay, so this is what I didn't know before. It seems that this is not his song originally. For a moment I thought it was, but now that I think about it, some of you said that you prefer this version to the original. And if I got it correctly, he attributed this performance to the original composer and the original lyricist. I might be wrong here, I didn't completely understand him, but I think that's what's going on here. Anyway, let's see what makes this version so unique and why you wanted me to check this one in particular. Wow, and I like the piano parts. Woo! I like the way he hums the notes. This is some perfect vocal control. Nice. Okay, he's singing the thing he sang at the start. Nice, nice. So I think the real song is going to start from this point on because this felt like a big intro to me and it sounded wonderful. He had the opportunity to show off his vocal skills a little bit here and it just sounds perfect. I really like those ornaments, I really like those trills he does, and this is what I always find interesting when I'm listening to singers from India, from Pakistan, even from, I don't know, even from Israel. You have this kind of specific sound, and the thing that really gives it this special color, this special timbre, I believe, is that they do these trills from their neck. I would say that you have three main ways to making these trills. You have these neck trills that's usually kind of found in, I would say, Oriental kind of music. Now, Oriental is kind of a wide word. That's the feeling I get when I'm listening to this kind of stuff. And you do it from your neck. Very quick movements, and it gives you those small breaks in your throat. The other way to sing them is just using your diaphragm and your breath support. And that's what you would find mostly in classical singers. And it tends to have very different sounding trills and vibratos when they're doing it like that. And then you have these, let's say, a little bit of overly exaggerated popular trills, and sometimes they do it by using their jaw. And I'm not really a fan of seeing singers that do it like that, but that's something you have to do sometimes. It just depends on the type of music you're singing. For example, Ariana Grande, when she's singing a lot of these fast vibratos and a lot of these fast runs, she tends to use a lot of her jaw. Not something that I would use in a normal day, as I'm more of a classically trained singer, but still, as I said, it all depends on the type of the song and the type of the genre you're singing. These trills fit in perfectly here, and I can't wait to listen to more. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. Also, check out my Wizio page if you want me to give you feedback for your singing, or if you want to book a custom reaction. Use the code H10 at the checkout to get 10% off of your purchase. Let's continue listening. Yeah, I think this is the start of the real song. But the piano sounds so well. Wow, nice. And the acoustic percussions. I'm really a fan of live performances, real live singing and playing. I'm kind of fed up at the moment with the electronic sounds, so this really works well with me.
अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी.
I'm falling in love with his voice. Ooh, goosebumps all over my body. Jesus. You can just focus on his neck for a second. Like, I love it. No? This just goes so well together with the music. Okay, let's focus on this part just for a second. This shows you how great of a singer he is. As much as these trills are unique to these kind of culture groups, these kind of cultural backgrounds, they're still unique to every single singer. I've listened to a lot of different singers here, And every time I'm listening to these kind of trills, they are a little bit different. It's not like you have a way of singing them and you use them all the time. It's unique to the singer. Everybody does them a little bit differently. For example, Sonu, what he does is he switches very quickly to being breathy, to almost going to his falsetto when he's singing it, to just going very deep and very chesty with his voice. And this is one of his best trills, I believe, in this part. Let's just go back a little bit. So he went down. Just a wonderful way to do that. But I just like the sound of the natural instruments here. The piano. Wow, the piano was just so beautiful. As a piano player myself, I really enjoyed the sound. Give us more. Come on. Such a tasteful solo. Yeah. Woo! That was a great solo. Okay, I'm gonna pause it for a second there. Wow, this is what I enjoy when I'm listening to music from all around the world. I always like hearing different approaches to melodies. And I'm also a piano player myself. Besides singing, I also teach piano, just not online. And I really enjoyed the way he structured that solo. It wasn't over the top, it wasn't too little, it was just very tasteful. It just went so well with the music. And I'm going to listen to it one more time because I really enjoyed it. I just have to listen to it one more time. Just teleports me into a more beautiful place without any worries. I swear I'm going to listen to this tonight before I fall asleep. Such an inspirational part. This was so good. Amazingly good. Love it. Let's listen more. Also, try to focus on the bass player. His sound here is also just fits perfectly. Okay, this is what I was talking about in the singing part. How he goes from being very chesty, kind of throaty, to just switching quickly to that kind of breathier vocal. Listen to this kind of trill he does here. You can hear the breath here. Very breathy. I'm not sure what he's singing there. I don't know the language, but it's just very breathy. And whenever I hear something like this, I just immediately know he is feeling everything he's singing. He's really into the song. And I just know, without knowing exactly what the song is about, I just know that this song means the world to him. And I guess that's why people wanted me to do a reaction to this performance, because you can just tell when somebody is being honest when they're singing and when somebody is just faking it, when they're full of, BS. Nobody likes to hear that. Nobody likes BS, and we don't like BS on this channel as well. We really like authentic, real, raw, and just, emotional singers. I think that's what we're all about here. And this guy, I gotta say, is giving me goosebumps on places I didn't even know I could get goosebumps. Ah, those trills. And all of this while sitting down. That makes it harder to breathe. So well. And the dynamic build-up, yes. Sonu, man, you're so good. need to pause it just for a second so I can pick myself back together. Oh, this was so good. I love it when everything is so blended well together. I really enjoy these natural sounding instruments, nothing electronic, just a real piano, just a real acoustic guitar, just the acoustic drum set. I mean, even the singer, Sonu, is sitting on this cajon instrument, which is a box type of a percussive instrument from Peru, I believe. And I was kind of hoping to see him play it a little bit in this song, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But maybe in some other song that I will also react to. Leave a comment, let me know. For now, let's just try to reach the end of the song without getting too emotional here, because this is already hitting me here too hard, and I just need a couple of minutes to just get my head around everything that's happening, because this is so wonderful. Oh, I like those trills, man. Yes. Wonderful. Amazingly good. Amazingly good.
Thank you very much.
And I like how he's being so modest here. I mean, this was a killer performance. Vocally, musically, everybody here was just perfect. And he's still being so modest. First of all, I like that he knows his place in this song. He's a frontman and he's amazing, no doubt about it. But still, when the piano guy was doing that wonderful, tasteful solo, he showed everybody the piano guy and he just wanted everybody to notice how wonderful his playing is. And that's what I like about real singers. They're really modest. The best singers and the best artists in the world are the most down-to-earth people that you could ever meet. I'm really not into those diva types of guys and girls that just, think they own the world. No matter how good you are, you still need to stay humble, and this guy is just a perfect example of that. Thank you so much for introducing me to Sonu. He's great, and I'm going to listen to him more on this channel for sure. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share with your friends, consider subscribing, and hit that bell to get notified about my next videos. If you would like to support these videos a little bit, there's a PayPal me link in the description where you could buy me a cup of coffee. Think about it, coffees aren't that expensive, but every single thing adds up in the end, and it helps me in the long term so much. If you want to support these videos in some other way, consider becoming a part of my Patreon family, because it's the Patreons of this page that really help me make these videos from week to week. I couldn't do any of this without them, so thank you very much. If you want me to critique a video or an audio of you singing, check out my Vizio page for that, and also use the coupon code H10 to get 10% off of your purchase. Or if you want me to do a custom reaction to a video of a singer, of a performance of a song that you really like and you would really like to see on this channel, you could do that over at Vizio as well. The same code applies for that as well, but that offer is limited by time, so hurry up and use it right now. If you're interested in singing, check out my website, singeverything.com, consider booking a lesson, and I can teach you a thing or two. What can I say? I enjoy having you here, you look wonderful as always, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.